Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we are here south of Myrtle Beach in Surfside Beach. It's a small 2x2 square mile city just south of Myrtle Beach. It's a little more relaxed, a little bit more chill, and we are going to come here and show you the Surfside Beach Fishing Pier. We've got some updates, Perry's Bait and Tackle. We want to show you that and show you Drippy's and everything that you need to know about whether you can fish here now. We've been getting a lot of questions about that, so we're going to cover that as well. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. So like I said, I've been getting so many questions about what's going on. We did a video when the pier first opened, but since then there have been a lot of updates to the pier. Also, when we were here before, Drippy's was not open for business. They were open, but not open for business because we were here earlier in the day. So we're going to show you Drippy's. They've got their open sign illuminated. Also, we're going to show you Perry's Bait and Tackle, and also talk about what's coming to the pier that's not here yet. And also just want to let you know this is still Memorial Day weekend, so that's kind of fun. So you get to see what the crowds look like here in Surfside Beach on Memorial Day weekend. If you missed our early video about the pier, they do have an elevator. They also have a ramp, so there are multiple ways. You do not have to walk up that big flight of stairs. So this is Perry's Bait and Tackle. And now that they are open, you will be able to fish on the pier. So they've got all your fishing supplies, everything that you need. We've also got some t-shirts. So yeah, for those of you who have been asking if you can fish on the pier yet, you can now. I just started letting people fish on the pier right before Memorial Day weekend. Got some frozen bait over here with this nice view out onto the beach. Fishing poles. So here's the town of Surfside Beach Fishing Pier fishing fees. And so you come here to pay these, and you don't need a state of South Carolina fishing license when you're fishing from the pier, but you do need to pay these pier fees. However, if you're going to fish from the beach, you do need a state of South Carolina fishing license. Drippy's does have a pickup window with a menu, but we're going to check out the inside of it as well. In we go into Drippy's ice cream. Wow, all kinds of options on their menu. It looks really good. Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. So here's some of their flavors. And they've got vegan as well. Salted caramel. Oh, this looks so good. Definitely recommend checking this out. Again, really amazing views. All right, just for frame of reference, we just filmed Drippy's right over there on that side. So this right here, this says Suite A. This is supposed to be, I believe, the Whistling Duck restaurant, and they had planned to be open by this weekend, but they are definitely not open, and they're not even, the inside does not have much going on. I sort of peeped through the windows. So don't know when that's going to come, but we'll definitely keep you posted. There's also supposed to be a restaurant right over there where it says Suite D, but they said that restaurant would not open till later this year, so that's not supposed to open anytime soon. But I can tell you, this one's not going to open anytime soon either. They've got a lot of work to do. All right, let's head out on the pier and get a tour of that. So there's those fishing fees again. You can always freeze the screen if you want more information on that. Lots and lots of people out today as far as the eye can see. So this is Surfside, and then further down is Garden City in this direction. And then in this direction, this is Surfside down to where you see that large hotel looking structure. And then after that is the Myrtle Beach State Park. And then after that is Myrtle Beach. And contrary to the name, I love this sign, by the way, this is fairly new. Contrary to the name, the Myrtle Beach State Park is not in the city of Myrtle Beach. That is actually county land that is on. So that buffers between Myrtle Beach and Surfside Beach. But you can see just how close they are together. It's like just barely past Myrtle Beach. What I will say about Surfside Beach, in case you are not familiar with it, we get a lot of questions about where to stay with children, where to stay with children, that might not do as well in the heavy crowds. Yes, there's a lot of people on the beach. I mean, that's just the way it's going to be on Memorial Day weekend. But Surfside Beach definitely has a way more laid-back, casual atmosphere than Myrtle Beach. There's less loud noise, and it's actually been named an autism-friendly beach. So You can keep that in mind as well if that applies to you and your family. So it's definitely a different environment. The same with Garden City. Garden City is even more relaxed, I would say. And Garden City is actually not a town. It is a census designated area, whatever that means. And it is in the county. So little tip from us to you, the parking at most of the public lots that are beachfront in Garden City they don't have a charge yet. That could always change at any time, but there are some lots there that they charge for, but most do not. So that's a little tip. If you're looking for somewhere to park and you don't want to pay and you don't mind driving a little south, that's definitely an option. Lots of people this weekend taking advantage of the new rules for being able to fish off the pier. It's nice to see. Last time we were here, this was not permitted yet because they had to wait for the tackle shop to open. So this is really cool. And also, if you're not familiar with Perry's, Perry's has another location. So this is not their first store. So they know what they're doing. So it's really great to see them here on the Surfside Beach Pier. If you have any questions about Surfside, definitely let us know. We'll be happy to answer anything that we can for you. It's definitely a place we enjoy coming to. It gets sort of out of the environment. It just, like I said, it has a different relaxed feel to it. It's kind of nice. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps people find our videos, and we appreciate that. And if you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach, Surfside Beach, and the surrounding areas, definitely hit that subscribe button so you won't miss anything. We put out a couple of videos a week, so we keep you up to date on everything that is going on. All right, this is a breath of fresh air right here. We finally got some shade. It is a hot one today, as you would expect on Memorial Day weekend. But as you can see, it is a beautiful day. It's so gorgeous out here. So nice. Love this view off the end of the pier. So pretty. Let's look back towards all those people over here. A lot of people out enjoying it. But as you can even tell if you're familiar with this area. So it is about 10:40, 10:45. It's not as packed as it will be down there at Myrtle Beach in front of all those hotels because they don't have the high rises here. It's more like condos, privately owned houses that they rent out, that kind of thing. So you just don't have the same level of crowds that you have down at Myrtle Beach. Walking back towards the buildings, this gives you a different view of what it looks like here. And you see the coast going that way again towards Garden City. But you can see this restaurant here at the front. That's the one that I believe, my understanding, I don't know which one's going to open first or which one is where. They haven't said that explicitly, but my guess was the one that's closest to us, that building that's closest with the big windows, that is going to be the one that's opening later this year. And I think that bigger one was supposed to be the one open on Memorial Day, but I might have it backwards. Like I said, they didn't say exactly which building they were going to be in. But either way, this one right here is going to have some amazing views of the beach and the ocean. And it's a little hazy today, if you're wondering. That's not my camera. It is super hot. So once it gets really hot, we get a haze from the water evaporating up off the ocean. And so we've got that today. It's definitely hazy. In fact, when I was pointing down the shore, you might not even see Myrtle Beach as clearly as I can with the naked eye. But it's got a little bit of that summer haze because we're pushing into summer. Oh, that's fun. Someone's flying a kite over there. Right next to the pier on the ground level, this is the River City Cafe. We have a video review of that if you're interested. So it's right next to the pier. And we wanted to show you, so also there are bathrooms on the pier and they're really nice. And also there are restrooms right down here at this public access. My tip from me to you, if you don't mind going up those stairs, the bathroom's much nicer on the pier. But they completely rebuilt this public access. So you've got these nice showers and foot washes here and access from the pier, directly from the pier. You've got these nice benches here and a walkway over this. Because when you see water like this, you never want to walk through that. That is storm water. So that's draining off all the nasty city streets and all that stuff. So you definitely do not want to walk through it. Please don't let your children play in it. It is dirty, like so dirty. Lots of bacteria. It's not even a good idea to swim near it. It's actually not dumping in the ocean right at this minute, but it stormed yesterday, so it definitely would have been dumping in. It's a good idea to move down the beach just a little bit away from that. Let's take a look at these Memorial Day crowds down here and a little walk on the beach. This no swimming sign is actually in reference to the pier. You shouldn't swim close to the pier. There's one on the other side as well. letting you know, but you can walk under the pier, you can sit under the pier, you just don't want to swim too close to the pier. People keep asking me, when can you swim in the water at Myrtle Beach or in the surrounding area? It's right about now. I mean, a little bit earlier than this, probably mid-May. It just depends on the weather. It depends on how warm the ocean is. And it depends on your personal constitution and whether you can stand it. But usually mid-May is a good rule of thumb if you're really wanting to swim in the ocean. But also you can always look for a resort with a heated indoor pool. So that's another option if you want to have somewhere for you or your children to swim. Definitely a good option. Lots of people swimming today and enjoying things. Lots of people out. And I wish you had smell-o-vision. I can't even smell the salt water for all of the sunscreen. It smells like sunscreen. But it's that nice, fun beach time. Memorial Day weekend sort of kicks off the summer, so it's a super exciting time. And if there's something else you would like to hear about in this area, in the Myrtle Beach area, leave us a comment below and let us know, because like I said, we try to keep up with everything, but if there's something that you'd like to see, let us know. And if you're thinking about staying in Surfside Beach, you're going to want to look on Vrbo, Airbnb, or talk to one of the rental companies. I think there's a Surfside Beach rental company. We cannot advocate for any of those. Personally, we have not used them to rent anything at Surfside Beach. Our family did stay in one place, and we do have a video of that. You can search our channel. It's Channel Marker, and you could search for that. That was an oceanfront condo. But there's tons of places to stay here. But like I said, they're mostly privately owned. There's not a lot of like big hotels that you would rent from. There is a Holiday Inn here, so if you'd rather stick with a chain hotel, that's definitely an option as well. But it's so crowded, it's actually hard to walk around everybody today. And Memorial Day weekend, just so you know, is one of the most crowded weekends of the year, except for the 4th of July. The 4th of July would be, I would say, the most crowded, but this would be a close second, especially, like I said, it's going to be more relaxed here in Surfside Beach, but if you went to Myrtle Beach, for sure you would see just a wall of people right now. If you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach, Surfside Beach, and the surrounding area, be sure to click on the video that's on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.